Hi guys, it's the Walk-In 00 Dead here, king of the anime and manga unboxers. So today I'm doing my top 5 favourite anime and manga deaths. This is going to be a combination of the most shocking, the most impactful and the most saddest deaths for me in any anime series. And obviously this is going to be packed full of spoilers, so if you don't like spoilers I suggest you leave. And if you disagree with any of my top 5, drop me some comments down below or give me some video responses, so I hope you enjoy guys. So, my 5th favourite death in anime and manga goes to Atom, aka Astro Boy, from Pluto. Why do I love this death so much? Well, it's mainly because, Pluto is an alternate retelling of one of Astro Boy's, classic stories, the greatest robots on Earth. And Astro Boy, the most advanced, the most iconic robot in, history, is defeated and destroyed, and, that's like killing off, Mickey Mouse, or killing off Luffy, or Naruto, and him being just dead and killed. But yeah, this was just such a shocking death because I'm not going to say when it happens in the series, but it happens quite soon. And but some people can argue, can robots truly ever die? But for me, this was such a cool death because they killed off Astro Boy. I mean, they killed off Astro Boy. So my 4th favourite death goes to Nicholas D. Wolfwood from Trigun, but this is the anime. I know I'm showing a manga. This death, made me really sad, but at the same time really pissed me off because Wolfwood, for me, made Trigun for me. Trigun was really slow to start off with, and when Wolfwood came into it, it really picked up for me. Seeing him spend his last moments reflecting on his life, looking back on his life and making final confessions and all that stuff before he died was a very emotional scene, and it definitely had me holding back the tears and that dry lump in your throat, oh my god, Wolfwood, how could you die? And there's that long silence, and that really just plays on you, that real long silence before he dies with a smile on his face. So Wolfwood comes in at number 4. So my 3rd favourite death goes to Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. What more do I have to say apart from bang? So my 2nd favourite death in anime and manga goes to Kenshin Himora from Samurai X and Rurouni Kenshin, the series. After 95 episodes, some 3 OVAs, a movie, you've had some real time to invest in the character of Kenshin. So seeing him die in Miss Kaoru's arms, with that awesome music and those cherry blossoms all falling, is a really sad scene. This is the first time I ever cried watching an anime, was the death of Kenshin. Not massively, but a little tear come down. I was like, wow, Kenshin's just died. What the fuck has just happened? Kenshin Himora. So, coming in at number 1 as my favourite death in anime and manga, this goes to Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. The reason this is my, all-time favourite death is because Hughes is really developed into a kind, caring, warm-hearted family man who loves his family and brags about them constantly all the time. So you've got that, they're constantly developing in your psyche that he's a really nice person. He's a really good human being, and he's also really funny. At first he can be quite annoying, but he grows on you, and that's why his death's so impactful. And he's a very intelligent soldier, which leads to his downfall. And the way that Envy kills Hughes is really ironic, with Envy turning into his family to basically kill him. And it gives Envy that split second of doubt in his mind, I can't throw that knife at my wife and kill Envy. And then Envy just shoots him, and for me that was so cool. It was such a good play, on the fact that he loves his family, and the homunculus Envy uses that against him. And for me, it was a really shocking death when I first watched it. It came out of absolutely nowhere, and it was really sad. And obviously, the whole funeral scene with his kid crying, saying, "Why are you burying Daddy? Why are you burying Daddy?" Oh my god, that was so fucked up. And then you've got Roy Mustang basically just going on a rampage, being really pissed off, wanting revenge. So for me, this is just why Hughes' death is without a doubt my favourite death in anime and manga. Um, this one, when I very first watched it, definitely had the tears sort of like holding them back. I didn't cry like I did with Kenshin, but I was definitely like, oh man, it stung me. It definitely stung me when Hughes died. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my top 5 anime and manga deaths. Drop me some comments down below. What are your top 5 anime deaths? What's your favourite anime and manga death? And feel free to send me in some video responses if you want to make a video response. And just drop me some comments. It'd be really cool to hear what your guys' favourite characters' deaths are. If you just found my stuff and you like it, please subscribe and give us the old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm sorry Lelouch and Commoner were not in this list. I mean, they just didn't impact me. I didn't care if they died, to be honest with you. So I know a lot of people are going to drop me comments like, where's Commoner? Where's Lelouch? Fuck them. That was my top 5 list. Drop me your top 5 list. Catch you next time, guys. May the sun never set on the British anime.